Hello and welcome to Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits Reviews. Tonight, the solitary review tonight, because I've been up since 4:30 this morning and I'm absolutely relaxed. But reviewing from Lidl's, is it Lidl's? Yes, Lidl's Beer Festival. March of the Penguins by William Brothers. 4.9% smooth creamy stout. Here it says a silky smooth creamy stout. March of the Penguins is brewed with a blend of chocolate malt and roasted barley, combined with lovely hop aromas and a spicy fruity finish. Definitely one I wanted to try. As soon as I seen it I thought, oh, I've got to go for that. And just for said occasion, got a clean glass. Hey, wonders will never cease. The problem is now I've got to take the dirty glasses back up to the arse, but hey, there's always one for the other. Right, here we go. So, whoa. Very fizzy. I could hear it fizzing as I was pouring it in. Lacing up the sides. I presume it's carbonation through the centre. Near black in colour. Tan head. Beige tan head. Quite a loose tan head as well. Not a firm tan head. Aroma. Coffee, malt, chocolate. Oh. Very nice. So ratebeer.com, it's got a rating of 3.50 out of 5, and if you know aggregate websites, that's pretty decent. From 265 ratings. First review, 3.5. Pours dark brown with a medium-sized beige head. Aroma is milk chocolate, roasted malt, very faint orange. Taste is medium sweet, nuts, chocolate, medium bitter finish. Another one, 3.4. Really nice stout. Tastes really nice. Good smell. Easy to drink. Would buy again. Another one, 3.7. Black with a tan head. Rich and roasty aroma. Nice palate with a full body. Oh, that's enough of the other reviews. Let's get on with my review. Now, obviously, the head's already gone. Definite roasty and toastiness in the flavouring. Still see it fizzing there. Definitely one of the beers that really should be at a warmer temperature. I think personally all stouts shouldn't be drinking anything below 15 to 20 degrees. I mean today it is, it's 14 degrees in this beer room. It don't feel like it. It feels freezing. Yeah, quite nice. So a good day today. My white wine's nearly. I've put the last lot of finings in and the flavouring in. So a couple of days that'll be ready to bottle, and I should be sampling some at bottling stage as you do. And I've also bought all them little wines, if you can see them on the picture. All them little fellas there. Woohoo! 15 new miniature wines for, you know, review purposes. Hoping to pick up another 9 tomorrow. Hoping. The wife will kick off when I do it, but you know, these things might happen. But yeah, good to have some new stock in. It's not a good way. I don't like to buy wines at miniature size because, to be fair, you're being robbed. You know, you're not getting them at the size where it's not value for money that way. But you know, to get, I need to review more wines, and so it's a good way to get them in. You know, and I did a job today, a gardening job, so it pays for extras that I wouldn't normally get. I certainly wouldn't pay for like my wages. So it's, you know, it's a good way of doing it, I suppose. And obviously, like with any hobby, you don't want to be taking money out the pot, the family pot, and which is one thing I don't do, you know, for hobbies. That's why I've got websites, and luckily with websites, you know, everyone these days, throughout the country, throughout the world, you know, everyone's trying to make money. I mean, it's life, isn't it? You know, and if you're clever, or if you're at the forefront of anything, you've got the best chance of making money. For example, YouTube videos. I know somebody who does theme park videos. He's been doing them for, wow, good 10 years or so. And in the last year, I mean, he's been going on theme park trips all over the world the last 2 or 3 years. So jealous. But in the last year, he's actually quit work because he's earning that much. There was a stage when my websites were earning some lovely money. That's died. But, you know, being there, having the ideas at the forefront. I mean, I've got ideas for a micro brewery and pub, you know, and now, that was a few years ago, and now they're everywhere, you know. And fair play, you know, it's a trend. Big pubs are closing at a rapid rate. Little micro pubs are opening at a rapid rate because people love them sort of beers. People are moving away. The only reason big pubs now are staying open is if they've got decent food on the go and maybe a good selection of beers. Micro pubs don't need the food aspect. They don't need to look after some big mega brewing company. All they need is to get 10 or 20 real ales in, even if they're in bottled form, as long as they're at the right temperature, you know. Because once you get people there, everyone's chatting, friendly atmosphere. You're not feeding the lager population who are just out to drink and, you know, probably start trouble, you know, which is sad because there's no need for it in any day and age. Banter, have a laugh, try not to offend anybody. It's always the best way. And that's why these little micro pubs, no, they're not going to earn major profits. So it's not profitable for a big company to do that. But for small breweries to own their own little micro pubs, wow, brilliant idea. Staffing them, well, that's another thing. And try not to get too drunk while you're working there, well, that's another thing as well. But you imagine, I mean, like me, we've got microbreweries all over the place near us. And if they just open one little pub, you know, one little microbrewery shop, you know, if you've got the cash to do it, and yeah, you're going to have to put some in to start off with. But you imagine, you know, I mean, I've got my plastic barrels here. Yeah, they don't look as good, look that great. But, you know, you imagine it opening my beer room and having like 10 barrels at the back and then, right, do you want a pint of strawberry beer, strawberry wine? You know, it's, you know, obviously there's there's laws that, you know, that I don't know about, but you know, it's an amazing thing and it's an amazing time, you know, with the craft beer being so big in Britain now, you know, it's especially in villages where there is only one pub and that pub's not that great, you know, opening your own little craft beer shop, you know, doing craft beers, but having beers on sale as well in that shop and drinking them in the shop. It's got to be the way forward, you know. And it brings a bit of community back as well. Same with wine bars these days and gin. My God, gin is horrendously popular, but don't think gin's going to be the only one. It's already coming now that Bacardi rum, white rum, dark rum, and vodkas will join in the liqueur revolution that is gin. Gin will not be the forefront of it for too much longer. But that's if the big shops will stock it. That's another thing. So yeah, not quite like Guinness, not as creamy as it says it is. I do feel it deserves to be at a higher temperature, that saying. Definitely get that milk chocolate in the taste. And definitely coffee and all that. You know, this is quite a nice pint. And another good addition to the Lidl Beer Festival. So happy to see beer festivals in these shops. Good to see Lidl and Aldi supporting British things as well. Yes, they're not British companies, but they're supporting Britain. Got British stuff on the shelves these days. And the amount of people that shop there, you know, customers aren't fooled by brand names and all that. Quality counts, but quality at a price that's decent, you know, and that's why Aldi and Lidl are scaring the hell out of the big companies. They've had it good for long enough. You look at a shop like Lidl or Aldi, for example, you've got a store manager. He's possibly on 30, 35 grand a year, something daft like that. And then you've got all the staff. The staff are actually on decent wages. I mean, they're on wages as good as what I'm on. And the people who work on the tills, you know, I do feel sorry for them because they have to deal with some right tards. And the shops, they don't have to stock everything. You know, there's no need. You don't need 20 versions of one ketchup. You know, you just don't. And, you know, and you can see why they're doing so well. And then bringing out beer festivals. For beer fans, this is great, you know. Because, like I said to my bosses when I was there, you need to be supporting the local breweries more. You need one-offs. You know, if every week you had a one-off beer at the front of the store, that was £1 a bottle or £1.25, you know, the pick-me-up price. You have that in pallets at the front of the store today, you know, this week, and then some big new beer, they'll fly off the shelves at the right price. And then you're also promoting that brewery as well. And, you know, bit of information about that brewery, link to the website, you know, helping each other's, you know. But obviously greed is too much, you know, in supermarkets. And, you know, too much profiteering, you know, sometimes at least. So I'm going to have to wrap this up because it looks like it's going to die in a second. Out of 5, I'm going to give this, I've got 0.02 minutes. Wow. I've obviously not formatted for a long time. So, it's making me paranoid. Lovely black body, tan head, lovely chocolatey malt coffee aromas. Same on the taste, milk chocolate in the taste. It's smooth, deserves to be drank at a higher temperature. Out of 5. And that flashing's really putting me off. You can't see it, but it says 0.02 minutes. That's what's left on the tape. So I've got to get my arse into gear. For me, I'm going to give it, it's not as high, it's not a top 10 for me. It's nice, but it's not a top 10. I'm going to give it 4.3 out of 5. Very nice. Deserves to be drank at a warmer temperature. At a warmer temperature, it may be very different. Thanks for watching. See you soon.